And that involved a teapot, didn't it?
Yeah, it was actually an article titled "Is There a God?" And he spoke about someone who decided to claim there's a teapot in orbit somewhere between Earth and Mars. But that teapot is so small that no matter how powerful a telescope you use, you can't see it. But even so, it would be, I think the word was, intolerable presumption of the human race to argue with this statement. I believe there's a teapot there, and since it cannot be disproved, this claim that there's a minute teapot out there in orbit somewhere in space, if it cannot be disproved, then it would be an affront almost to tell me that it's wrong, tell me that it's not there. And Russell correctly points out that this person would not be taken seriously, and I think he sort of said that he might even be visited by psychiatrists and perhaps even locked up if he made this claim. But then the person might refer to an ancient book and say, here's my book, here's an ancient book, and it says in there there's a teapot, and I think it should be taught in schools. And perhaps it's part of our society's mythology that there's this teapot there, and then it becomes sort of part of society, and therefore people start to believe it. And of course he's using it as an argument against the existence of God. He's trying to contrast the absurdity of this claim of the teapot with the absurdity, as he saw it, of the claims of, for example, the Bible.
And do you think that kind of illustration is still as potent today?
Well, it is, because it challenges you to think very carefully about assertions that not only don't require proof, but are actually inherently non-provable. Because from a scientific perspective, if you make an assertion that is not provable or disprovable, then it has no information content at all, essentially. So Russell's argument challenges us to think carefully about assertions that cannot be proved by experiments.
Science is at no moment quite right, but it is seldom quite wrong, and has, as a rule, a better chance of being right than the theories of the unscientific. It is therefore rational to accept it hypothetically.